Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved here on the Xbox Series X. Guys, in the last episode, we got ourselves a Phoenix. If you guys haven't checked out that video, in the right-hand corner right about now is a link sending you on over there, so definitely check out that video, then come on back to this one. Today, guys, first, I want to show you off the brand new base location. So I did mention it briefly in the last episode that I was thinking about moving base, and this is the spot. Right now, I've just made a border pretty much because Adobe is so expensive, and the idea is that I want to build a border, a wall between all of this. Now, the base will be somewhere in the middle, honestly. I don't know how crazy big we're going to go with this base, but this is kind of what the walls and borders are going to look like once it's done. So it's a relatively big spot. Let me show you guys on the map kind of where we are and the GPS coordinates. I ended up getting a GPS in one of the drops. 5961. So, well, 5962 really, at 61.9. So 5962, it's not too bad. We are in the ravine, so it actually is a little bit cooler, which is nice. Like I said, Adobe is very, very expensive to build. These foundations are so expensive, but I kind of want to see, once we actually get to building this base, can we in fact use like wood, stone, whatever, because we're in the ravine and it's only in the 60s, 70s down here. We're currently 68 degrees. So will that work, or will we honestly just burn to death basically like traditionally on this map? That's why they created Adobe, because you kind of are forced to build with Adobe, but we're going to check that out. That is not what today's episode is about. I mentioned it in the last episode what we were going to be doing. I mentioned that we were going to go get some thylas today. We're not going to be getting thylas today. I've actually changed my mind about that. We're going to push that a little bit further into the series. We're not going to do that right now. We don't have any extraordinary kibble. We don't have access to it on this map. There's no point in really getting thylas unless we get extraordinary kibbles, so we can get the most amount of levels possible on our thylas. Today, instead, we're going to go Rex hunting, because we have to start getting ready for the Manticore fight. And on this map, I was originally thinking about getting, bringing over the wyverns and stuff like that, but you know what? Let's play a traditional. Let's go Rex and Uranus combo, just so we can get through our first boss on this series. Manticore is honestly the easiest, and this is honestly one of the best maps to get your Rexes. I'm going to show you where exactly you need to go for that. So let's head on over there with the Thyla, and I'll show you guys exactly where you need to go. Alright guys, so I usually start my adventure off right here. We are in the middle of the ravine. Let me show you on the map exactly where we are and throw up the GPS coordinate. We are currently, if the reindeer doesn't want to get out of the way there, 66.2, 68.1, and this is the first spot where you're going to find some Rexes. So here's our first Rex. It's a level 55. So because we don't like this one, we're going to go ahead and kill it. And then we're going to move on over to the second location and kind of rinse and repeat. Now, what I mean by the T-Rex triangle is there are essentially 3 to 4 different spots in this area where Rexes spawn, and interestingly enough, when I pull up the map and I put all the GPS coordinates in and everything, you'll see that they kind of make a little bit of a triangle, or a triangle of sorts, and the idea is that you can just constantly farm this area, and yeah, it's actually really, really convenient. It's one of the best places to honestly do it on this these maps to get your Rexes. 66.6. We'll put 66.68 in here. How do you do this again? I think I gotta jump off and press Y. Just kidding. X. There we go. We'll put 66.68, and we'll call it Rex 1 to make this easier. Okay, that's the first one. Now we're actually gonna head to the next area if I can. Oh my god, I am doing really bad with controls right now. As you guys know, I also have the Minecraft series going right now, so of course I'm getting confused between my controls for ARK and Minecraft. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll definitely leave a link at the end of this video so you can check out the new Minecraft series that I'm also doing here on this channel. But number 2 is, yeah, he's right there. It's actually really, really easy. Then that's a level 130. That's actually a really good start. Traditionally, though, it's not usually up there. It's actually usually down here, so I'm gonna go by this spawn point right here basically. So let's pull this up. Hopefully he doesn't come on over. I think he is. No, I think we're going to be okay for right this second. Let me do this, pull up the map. We are at 7171. Okay, we're going to put an R for right now, because we're about to get attacked by a 130. I'm going to move out of the way, though, because I'm not really sure if I want to go for that one yet. That's a pretty damn good start. 130 isn't that bad, especially here on Scorched Earth. So let me do this. Let me get on up here and quickly fix this. I don't think the Rex can get up here, so we should be okay. Let's just make sure before I do anything. I don't want to jump off the Thyla if the Rex, in fact, can get up here. I don't think it can, though. Nah, I think we're good. Okay. Oh god, it could get up here. Alright, run, 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 run. Oh my god. Alright guys, so Rex 2 is down there. Sometimes you do get a little bit lucky, especially when Rex 2 leaves the area. Sometimes you get a second spawn in, which we did in fact get here. That is a level, I think, 20 or something like that. Level 15. So let's quickly take them on out, then we'll move on to Rex number 3. Alright guys, and Rex number 3 is right here, and it is a level 20. Let's pull up this, let's pull up that, just to show you guys. 71, 77 we're gonna go with. Let me get rid of these guys. Yeah, that Rex shouldn't actually come for me, so we should be okay. 71, 77 we're gonna put in here. Okay, we're getting attacked. What are we getting attacked by? Oh my god. Alright guys, let's try that again. So 71, 77. And that's Rex 3. So you can see kind of a little bit of a triangle here. So we have Rex 1 over there, Rex 2 a little bit towards those like little spikes, and then Rex 3, the easiest way to find it is this big spike right here. So you have a couple landmarks to work with. Pretty much 1, ravine, 2, kind of spiky mess over here, and then number 3, big spike right next to the desert. So not too bad when it comes to landmarks. It's relatively easy. Let me take this one out though, because it is in fact a low level one. So let's get rid of him first, and then we'll kind of make a loop, and I'll tell you why you need to actually do that. You didn't need to make a far loop, and the reason is that you want to get all of the other areas out of render range. You want to put them in stasis, basically, which once you actually enter that area again, another Rex should spawn. So usually the way that I do it is, I'll actually go around this rock, and you can see that there's almost a little bit of a natural path, kind of heading right to the mountain there. And pretty much this is all I'll do. I'll basically run on through here. I think I mentioned this in the last episode too, might have been 2 episodes ago. With the Thyla, if you continuously bounce, you'll actually pick up a lot of speed. You just have to kind of get the movement and everything down. I know it looks kind of stupid, but at the same time, you will really pick up some speed. Let me see if I can kind of get this going. And then you just have to move your camera a little bit just to kind of re-angle yourself, and then just keep hopping along. You'll actually move relatively fast, especially with this Thyla, because this Thyla is not imprinted. So we don't really have a speed boost or anything like that. But essentially, all I did was I kind of just went around this natural path here, continue on this way, and what I'm doing is I am putting all 3 areas out of render range. So hopefully when we go back into them, there'll be another Rex spawn ready to go, and that's essentially how you farm out the area. Now, we could go for the 130. We could try for a little bit better. To be honest, I would love to get 4 Rexes total. Hoping 3 females, 1 male. So it's just easier to breed. If you have 2 males, 2 females, it's not that big of a deal. You need both counterparts, though, obviously, because I want to get these guys imprinted. And then, I don't know about mutations. We would have to see how the levels and everything are. But again, not too bad. It's actually relatively easy. Obviously, with an imprinted Thyla, you can just breeze through this, killing them and everything. We don't have an imprinted one, so taking these guys out is a little bit tougher, but it is doable. Just make sure any levels that you get just bump into melee, honestly. But we are back here at the start. We do, in fact, have a heat wave coming. I think that's the sound of a heat wave. And let's get on over here, and hopefully there should be another Rex spawn ready to go. Because by doing that loop, hopefully... Yep, he is right there. He's in a different spot, but that's him right there. And what level is he? We got a level 40. Okay, so not great. Gonna have to kill him, and then you just rinse and repeat. You basically just keep doing this process of just going in a triangle, circle, what have you, until you find the Rex that you really want. What's nice about doing it this way, too, is there's a chance to actually get Tek Rexes here, too. Tek, I think, has a 5% chance of spawning. It could be more or less. I'm not really sure what the percentage is. I thought it was 5. Could be off. Could be something different, but you do have a chance of Tek Rexes, which is a lot better. If you can get a Tek Rex, that is absolutely awesome. I will note, especially with Genesis coming out, if you are looking for Tek-specific creatures, including the Tek Rex, if you have enough stuff and you're safe enough, because it is a dangerous area, but the lunar biome on Genesis only spawns in Tek creatures, so you have a really good chance of finding yourself some Tek Rexes there. That's a male 180. Uh-oh. Did the 130 die? 130 was over that way. I'll have to take a quick look and see, but there's a chance our 130 actually died, so we might not actually get the opportunity to tame that one. We'll have to see, though. Let me take this guy out, and then I'll take a quick look. Oh, no. The Rex is still there. Okay, good. It looks like it might just be a little stuck here. I'm not going to tame it because we do have the heat wave coming, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go inside or not for that. I do have a tent with me. I believe I do, just in case, but we should be okay. I think I'm going to keep making loops. Maybe we'll go for this 130. I'm not really sure. I don't really have a lot of cryopods to kind of work with here, so, but pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to keep going in a circle. Just keep kind of looping and looping and looping until we find levels that we really, really want. 130 is kind of on that border. Oh, I guess he's following me now. So let me get on going. Let me see what I can find. Alright, guys. So I've done a couple of rounds at this point. Haven't really found anything. So I think we're going to start with this 130. It's currently getting attacked by a few mantises. So I do want to get down there and help it out. Actually, it looks like it's doing okay. So I'm going to start taking some shots on this thing. Oh, God. What are we getting attacked by? A saber? Oh, my God. This place is so freaking dangerous. Oh, my gosh. I thought I was not expecting to get a saber to attack me all the way up here. I thought we were pretty safe. Okay, that thing is definitely coming for me. All right. Come on, load. Reload. There we go. I don't know why it's running already. I only took 2 shots on it. I don't even know if the first one hit, honestly. But this shouldn't take too long. I am going to want to run a little bit, though. I kind of want to keep this thing around here, though, because it's a relatively safe area right now. Like, there's not really that many threats. And I don't want to bring it closer to the water because there's capros there, and they won't... I don't think they'll attack the Rex, but they'll try to take me off of my mount, which I'm not looking forward to. So, we're going to stay in this area, honestly, and if I could... I'm really, really bad at driving this thing while holding a gun, so bear with me, guys. I apologize. This guy should be... I feel like it should be running fairly soon. I mean, we have a really good long neck that we're using here, so... Let's see. I think this is the one that I actually, what is it called? Use the crafting skill on. There we go. Oh my God, that took me forever to figure out. And we made a few other things, but this was one of the best things. I think we got a 40 or 50% buff on this long neck. So this thing is like 360 damage, something like that, which is pretty good. And it looks like he is, in fact, starting to run. We were taking damage from him trampling near us, but should only take a few more shots to have him go down. So not too bad. We're looking at about 20 to 25 of these trank darts. So let's see. Come on, don't go too far. Don't go too far. And we got our prime meat right there. And he's out. Sweet. That's a 130. Awesome. That better not be... No, we were over here before, so none of these should be rock elementals, so we should be okay. I do need to get a little bit of prime meat. I don't want to check his stats until... What the hell is going on there? That snake was like... That was weird. Anyways, yeah, so this guy actually doesn't need kibble or anything like that. If we use prime meat, we should be able to tame him and get a perfect taming effectiveness, which is great. And our prime meat source is right there, which is absolutely awesome. What level is that Parasaur? Anyways, level 50, not that good. Should be relatively easy to take out. Let's get it on over here. So much blood. Oh my god. There we go. Perfect. So we have 34 prime meat. That'll be more than enough for this Rex. So I'm just going to have to sit around a little bit. Let's use the new taming effectiveness thing. So we can watch its unconscious level and all that. We will track all, because why not? Yeah, so I'm going to be sitting here a while. I'll bring you guys back once he's fully up, and we'll check out his final stats. Alright guys, so I've been sitting here letting this thing starve out. I think it's pretty much ready to start eating. So it is currently at 6606 out of 7,200 with food. It does take 10 prime meat to actually tame this guy. I think I got this correct. I think it's every 60 food it'll eat a prime meat. So I think we only need 10, but I do have enough prime meat from the Parasaur. Let's move this stuff on over. Let's get on down there, and let's hopefully get our first Rex of the series. Let's see if I did this correct. First bite, second bite, third bite, 4. Let me get on here just in case anything attacks right now, but I think we should be okay. 70, 80, 94, and tamed. Perfect. Set that up all correctly. Alright, let's see here. Let's take a look at the stats here, though. 5280 in health, 1764 stamina, 900 weight, and 302 melee damage. The melee damage could be better. But again, it is 130, so it is what it is. I will say that sometimes I have actually gotten 130, 135 dinos that are better than 150, so you always do have a really good chance of getting just a really good roll. 302 isn't bad. In the melee department, I would want something a little bit higher. I was lucky that once this guy went down, it was relatively safe. The area actually wasn't too bad. I only had to deal with two scorpions, and that was pretty much it. So, luckily, pretty safe. It's a pretty good first one. I'm hoping to get a few more today, but we'll see what we can find. So, here we go again with the Rex Triangle, or the Rex Loop, really whatever you want to call it. So guys, another thing I would suggest when you're out here, when you're really just on any adventure here on Scorched Earth, always bring a tent with you, and make sure when you put down that tent, put it in a secure spot. I was lucky that I am actually close enough to our base location, well, our future base location, where I can put down a tent no problem. I think when the thing purrs, when the Jerboa purrs like that, it is a sandstorm, I believe, but we'll find out in a minute. I think when it does the little chirps, though... Oh, God. No. Let's get rid of you. No. You are incredibly annoying, HLNA. Yeah, I think when the thing actually chirps, it is, in fact, a sandstorm, but we'll see in a second. That's why I just always have a tent with you, just in case. Who knows? Maybe it's an electrical storm. I always have trouble remembering what each sound effect is, but obviously the next little adventure after Rex's, I saw that red drop over there. That made me think of it. We gotta go on a loot drop hunt because I need to get myself a Rex saddle. We don't actually have any blueprint Rex saddles, so we're gonna definitely have to do that, but we're just waiting on this weather effect and see exactly what it is. You guys definitely know. I'm just not really familiar with this, so we'll see what happens. Yep, and it happens right away. Yep, it's a sandstorm. So like I said, guys, just make sure you always have a tent with you, and just make sure if you're going to put it down, just put it in a safe spot. Luckily, the area that I'm building the future base in is a really safe spot, and I have both of them out there, so we should be pretty good. Let me just get out there for a second, just so I can put them on neutral. Good. Anything attacks, they'll be okay. So I'll see you guys after the sandstorm, and we'll see if we have any luck finding any more Rexes. Alright guys, so speaking of Tek Rexes, that is a 150 Tek Rex. Now, it's not the perfect tame because, one, it's a Tek, so we would have to find another Tek. But 180 is actually the max level when it comes to Tek creatures. They get a little bit of a boost. I think we're going to tame this thing because it's definitely a viable option for us. Now, we might not use it here on Scorched Earth, but who knows, maybe eventually we'll head over to the lunar biome and get ourselves a lot more Tek. So might as well tame this thing up in the meantime. Why not? I mean, it's definitely a really good option, and it's a 150, so I mean, who knows, maybe the stats will be pretty damn good on it. But let's see how this goes. Alright, it actually looks like it's running at this point, so it's been about 20-25 shots, not too crazy. But I really want to take it out in this area because there's not a lot of threats here. And I really don't want this thing going too far. Please, please, please. Just go down, go down, go down, go down. Don't go too far, please. Come on. Come on. Yes! Alright, and he's out. Sweet. Alright, let's just make sure there's nothing in the area here. A couple Dodicruses. There is a Titanoboa all the way down there. We're going to have to watch out for those guys too. Let me reload this in the meantime. I am going to have to actually go out and get a little bit of prime meat because we don't really have any. And I don't really see a Parasaur in the area. So this Titanoboa might actually... Oh, God. That's an Arthropleura. We got to get rid of these ASAP because that thing's going to be just bad news. There we go. That's one. Just so you guys know, if you use a gun on a Arthropleura, it'll actually hit for a lot more damage. So, yeah, definitely do that if you have the chance. Yeah, let's get rid of these Terrorbirds too. Holy crap, there's stuff just everywhere here. Alright, Direwolf I can take out. I'm going to take out all this stuff in the meantime. Hopefully the Rex doesn't take any damage from anything else that I've missed in the area, and I'll bring you guys back once. Holy crap. I'll bring you guys back once either A, we die, oh my god, or B, kind of just watching my health here. Nah, we should be okay. A, once it's up, or B, if obviously something goes wrong. So we'll check out his stats though. We should be pretty good in this area. I just have to keep going, take all this crap out, and we'll see what happens. Alright, and she's up. Sweet. Perfect tame, so we have a 224 here. It is Tek, though, so not okay. 8360 in health, 1764 stam, 860 in weight, and 331 melee damage. This is actually a pretty damn good one, honestly. As I mentioned before, Tek creatures can go up to level 180, I believe. So you do get a little bit of a buff there, but that is actually a pretty damn good one. A 150 pretty much compares to, I would say, probably like a 120 regular Rex. So again, not too bad. Now, there is another Rex that did spawn in near us. I've already checked it out. It is a level 100, so we're not going to bother with that one. But we're starting to get some higher levels, so we are, you know, promising signs. Let's put it that way. What did I just put away? Oh, I just put away the... long neck here. Let me quickly put that back. Yeah, this has 390 damage on it. Oh my god. Yeah, this long neck is awesome. Alright, let me get all this stuff. Let me get all organized here. And then we're going to be on the hunt. Yeah, this Rex that spawned in over here, I believe is a level 100 female. We're not going to bother with that. Like, I'm willing to go a little bit low. 100's just a little... Yeah, no. No, not really. Ooh, there's another one. I never noticed you. What level are you? Oh, you're 10. You suck. Alright, anyways, let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of the other one and continue on. Alright, guys, so I made the full rotation here, and we have a 125 female. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Because why not at this point? Like, if we find a better female, then cool, but, like... we might as well give it a shot. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. At least we'll have both a male and a female, so we could, in fact, start breeding. I probably will start looking for a few more, but I think this is a pretty good start. Let's see what this girl ends up having. If it has really high in, like, one stat, then I think I'm good, but we'll have to see what happens once we knock this thing out. I gotta run a little bit because I don't want this Thyla dying. Alright, let's get this back out. Let's kind of do our little loop here. And then try this again. and completely missed, because that was all part of the plan. And rinse and repeat. Oh, he's already attacking something. That is perfect. Alright, let's get a few shots in before it kills whatever it's attacking. Looks like a thorny dragon. But yeah, I just already killed it. But at least I can get a few of these shots in before it starts coming back towards me. If I can get my angles right. There we go. Alright, it looks like it's finally on the run here. Let's see if we can get this thing down. Again, safe area. I'm really, really, really happy today, honestly, getting a lot of safe areas that we're working with here. I do have to watch out for the other side because there is a bit of a pond and you do get capros in there, so I will have to loop around once we knock this thing out. Speaking of which, it is out. Awesome. Let's get the shotgun ready to go, because if there's a capro over here, yeah, we got to get rid of that thing before we do anything else. Let's see. Could be in the water, though. Doesn't look like it. But the ripples always look like that there's a capro. Oh, there is. Yep, capro over here. Okay. Get rid of that thing. There we go. Sweet. That's the one good thing about a shotgun. I feel like you can still get some range on this thing. Yeah, there's no more in here. Thank God. So, gonna have to play the waiting game a little bit. I will have to travel a little bit in order to get some prime meat for this thing because, yeah, there's not a lot in this area that we can do. So I might have to head a little bit closer to the desert for prime meat. Probably a Parasaurus out there. Let me see what I got on me right now. Yeah, just a little bit of food. Yeah, we're gonna drop all that. Alright, let me go on an adventure. We're gonna leave this thing here for now. Let me turn on this. I think we could figure out where this Rex is, but, you know, just in case. Let's see what else we can find, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another high-level one. That would be awesome. There's a Parasaur right there, which is cool. I think what I'll do is I'll do one more loop, and then if I don't find anything, then just go back to the Rex that we already have, and then, yeah. Let's see. Good? No? Good? No? No. They do give us prime meat, though, so it's actually good that we're going to be knocking these things out. There we go. Well, killing these things, not knocking them out. Ah, I was like, oh my god, can you imagine if we end up having Tek Rexes? Nope, level 18's just not going to do for us. Yeah, let's just kill it, no problem. The shotgun is insane, but nah, no luck. I'm gonna have to loop back around, and then we'll get back to R125. I'll bring you guys back once she is up, and we'll check out her stats, unless something interesting happens, but we'll see. Alright, and she's up. Sweet. Okay, so 187 perfect tame also. 7260 in health, 1512 stam, 740 in weight, and 260 melee. So the melee's not great. The health is pretty damn good, actually. I mean, compared to the 224 that we got, the 224 had 8360, so it's actually not too shabby, honestly. It's definitely a good start. I'm definitely gonna have to find a few more Rexes, I think, because the melee stat, it's okay. The health is actually pretty good at 7,000, but I think I'm going to take one or two more loops around because I have been recording for a couple hours at this point. Obviously, when I'm editing and stuff, you guys are only going to see 20-30 minutes of it, basically. But let me see what else I can find. I really just want one high-level one that has, like, just, you know, I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for 145, 150 with a 45 plus, maybe even 50 levels in health and melee, or health or melee. You know, that kind of, oh my god, I thought that said 150. How crazy would that have been? Oh my god. Okay, let's get rid of you, though. Alright, and you're gone, and you are annoying. Get out of here. Alright, come. Almost there. There we go. Alright, let me bring everything back over here. I gotta get reorganized here, but not asking for much. Just asking for like a really, really, really high level male and female with a lot of hit points and a lot of melee. I don't think it's asking much. Let me get on the look, though. I think we're okay with the ones that we have. I just want that little bit better. That's all I'm really looking for. And if it's tech, it's tech, you know, whatever. But we'll see if we can find anything in this next round or two. Or I may just call it quits and start breeding. But we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. Alright, guys. So I did a few more laps around the T-Rex triangle. Didn't really find anything worth taming, but honestly, I am pretty happy with the Rexes that we got in this episode. On top of that, guys, at the time of recording this episode, tomorrow begins the Valentine's Day event, so I actually want to wait to activate that event first, do a dino wipe, get those event colors in here, and who knows, we may come across some funky-looking Rexes and Tek Rexes that will eventually tame. On top of that, guys, next episode is episode 20 on the series, and I want to do something a little crazy. Now, it's going to take a lot of work to pull this off, but if we do, it's going to be a pretty damn epic episode, honestly. Even if we don't, it's going to be a really fun episode, and I'm really, really excited to get started with it. So, guys, I am going to end off this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel, enjoying my series, you're enjoying my content, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. On top of that, guys, we are over 850 subscribers on this channel, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so, so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to get started with episode 20. I am so excited. Can't wait to show it to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.